We're here at the Tennessee State Senior Olympic Championships in Swimming 2021, and we think swimming is a great way for a person to get involved in an activity. Here's like a timesheet that gives you the different events and what lane you're in and
who your competition is and what lane are they in near you.
But these are samples of some of the swimmers. This is a freestyle race, probably the most popular, and you'll see here these are some of the younger, faster ones with the flip turns. Others will just grab a hold of the end. Here's another group. This would be the breaststroke, which is another one of the 4 strokes. And actually, this particular race is my race, and this is combination. It's called the IM. So you're doing the individual medley. You're doing all 4 strokes. So, in this particular race, you start off with the butterfly, and that's sometimes the hardest, just because it's hard to get. I just had a rotator cuff, so I have a hard time getting that left arm around, to the front. And as you age, it gets harder to do some of these things. But these are just grab and turn, and then you go to the backstroke, and then the third event is the breaststroke. And then lastly is the freestyle. And that's typically where most of the swimmers are in the freestyle events. Swimming is a great form of exercise as you age, and you're also not experiencing the effects of impact, like other sports. You're in the water. Great women swimmers always at the senior games as well.
We're here with Larry Nelson, 2021 Tennessee Senior Olympics in the pool. Although Larry and I have a little bit of a history. We kind of do triathlons, track and field, swimming, and we're always running after each other. One time he'll win the event, one time I'll win the event, and sometimes I've beat him by half an inch, which is terrible on a broad jump. But he's always back there. He travels the world doing events and triathlons things. So, Larry, tell the audience what being in a healthy condition has meant to you and your quality of life.
Staying alive.
All right, keeping breathing. Huh?
Yeah, that's it.
But you do so much more than most even think about. How are you motivated to do so many things that you do?
Diabetic for one reason, so that's what I have to do something to keep that under control. And then I'm alone, so I have lots of time. And then I'm still a kid.
Yeah,
I still like to do stuff.
Tell us your age.
I'm not old.
You're not old.
I'm only 77. Younger than you are.
You are younger than I am.
And you still beat me.
I don't know. You beat me in several of those track and field events. So. But you travel around all over the world, really, not just this country. Have you found that health and fitness is something that's universal, or it's kind of a smaller number of people that are out there really competing and doing things?
No, it's universal. You see it heavily with people from other countries that don't have the benefits that we have here, so they're more active naturally.
Yeah. They do more physical things.
They don't do training and stuff like that. They're just their normal daily lives. They're more active than Americans are, so they're in much better shape.
What would you do to encourage that couch sitter that's eating some potato chips and says, Larry can do it, but I just can't really get myself?
Show up for Senior Olympics.
All right, just get out and try something, right?
Period.
Yeah,
go to Senior Olympics. Whether you don't have to be good, you don't have just do it.
I was saying sometimes the person that comes in last gets the biggest applause.
Yeah, I get applause a lot.
In those events. What about other areas, spiritual areas, or other things that are important to you that help drive?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm in the choir at church, and
Okay.
with all the traveling I do, I still manage to get to church every Sunday, everywhere in the world, and it's kind of a nice experience too, because people pray differently. Even though Roman Catholic is the same around the world,
Yeah.
there's a little differences from place to place, and some places are really enjoyable, so it's
Yeah.
almost like you want to go back to Mass a second time the same day.
So that whole concept of the relationship with Jesus Christ that's talked about in the Bible is a strong part of your life.
Oh yeah.
And so you don't miss that opportunity to learn from either a church attendance or a Bible study or that kind of thing?
No, I missed the Bible study though. Our priest transferred, so my regular Bible study is over for a while until I find a new one.
Okay. But that's great. Well, that encouragement, that's the kind of thing we want to encourage people to search out, not only spiritual beliefs, but get their life physically in shape that they can enjoy the things that you do. Travel all around the world. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
how many people do that? You know?
Yeah, a lot of my traveling is kind of based on my races, because I'm on the national Team USA. So I'll go to, say, I went to Spain one year for a couple of races. So I hiked for a week before, and then I hiked for 2 or 3 weeks afterwards while I was in Spain. Met a young fellow from Switzerland, and he sees me every year when I go back to Europe for World Championship races.
Oh, yeah. So when you go to an event, you make a vacation out of it so you can do things before and after.
Exactly. Once there, I've already paid for the airfare.
Yeah.
Like when you and I went to Australia,
Yeah, that's right.
I went to Thailand and the Great Barrier Reef after you left.
I know. I wanted to go. I'd love to go. How was the Barrier Reef, by the way?
Oh, it was great except for one minor problem. I had 2 different boats that I went with to do scuba diving. And in both cases, they said that I couldn't go scuba diving for medical reasons, but I think it was because I was too old.
I'll be darned. Yeah, that's a bucket list of mine, is the Barrier Reef someday.
Well, I'm going back again next year because the World Championships are back in Australia next
Oh, they are?
Oh, yeah.
In 2022?
2022 for the multi-sport.
Oh, okay.
Duathlon, aquabike, aquaswim. Yeah,
I'll be darned. I didn't know that.
yeah, I'm looking for you to try to get there, John,
Okay.
so I can beat you finally.
Well, Larry, there's probably a lot of single men out there that are on their couches and maybe hearing your story and how exciting it's been for you to be to all these places, compete, maintain health and fitness. Maybe we'll get them up off the couch.
Yeah, definitely. It's the only way to stay alive.
That's it. Thank you, Larry.
Okay.
I want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. Our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. If you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.